Hi there, Aquarius. This is going to be a reading for as far as what you're going through right now. So if you have your sun sign, rising, moon, north node, Venus, or if you have a lot of Aquarius placements, this is for you. Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes only, so only take in what resonates and leave the rest behind. Maybe there's just a certain message that you need to hear, and that's pretty much it. I hope you connect with it. So let's dive in and see what's going on. So as far as your recent past, you feel like something fell apart and you're trying to restore that, or maybe maybe there's a moving from somewhere. Maybe you are traveling through sea or across sea a level, or across the sea or something, but you are trying to calm things down. That's what I'm getting. Calm things down from the tower that happened. Something that fell apart, and now you are going to a better stable place. Maybe that had you feeling really emotional, or it could be also a Queen of Cups that you have been dealing with. And this a Queen of Cups could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces woman. I'm also picking up that maybe there was a lot of emotional manipulation from somebody that was trying to break you down. And again, this could be either at work, home. It could be a personal situation. Maybe it has to do with you, certain patterns that you need to change, or it could be with a lover. So you can switch that as you see fit as to what you're going through. But there was I'm picking up that there was a Queen of Cups that was maybe withholding maybe emotions, or maybe manipulating them, and or maybe just keeping things very silent. The High Priestess talks about somebody that is pretty much that feels a lot but doesn't say a whole lot. She is like a woman of short words. Like you can't get her to, have any kind of emotion of anything. Maybe she feels a lot inside but does not reflect it out. So maybe this person was maybe concealing certain emotions. Maybe this could have had to do with a pregnancy. Maybe it could have had to do with a lover. The High Priestess also talks about somebody that is like the lover, not the wife. And again, if it's at work, maybe somebody that was just all about work, and no emotions. Maybe some that led to a heartbreak, or maybe a certain situation that you are going through that is that makes you feel nostalgic. Something that has to do with childhood memories and communicating that, and maybe somebody just keeping their feelings at bay and not just going straight to the point and not getting their emotions entangled. Or I don't know if it was you that you were just concealing a lot of emotions. You were feeling a lot. You were maybe seeing a lot, feeling a lot, and not saying much about them. Keeping your emotions at bay, keeping that to yourself. That led to a heartbreak. That could be another thing. And maybe, I don't know if there is children around you, or maybe acting too cold around children. And maybe there was a communication that had to be had about something to do with that. Being a little bit more nurturing. So maybe you're trying to take things to a calm situation. I hope that's making sense. As far as your present moment right now, maybe what you are going through is you feel like you're left out of the cold. You feel like you need to stand up for what you believe in. That you already have like a kind of a strategic plan as to what you need to do. A King of Swords, it can be an Aquarius. Oh, you are an Aquarius, duh. It's somebody that thinks very logically, not emotionally. Somebody that is strategic, that is really smart. So maybe you are just sticking to your guns and just saying what you feel and just thinking the logical way. You feel like maybe that you need to take a break from certain things or situations, or it could, I don't know if it's a work situation, partner situation, because you are feeling too left out in the cold. Maybe somebody's feeling defensive against you, and you feel like, okay, I need to take a break. Maybe you are trying to plan things out as far as maybe it could be a work situation, or maybe just planning things out to have a better stable future. This is a Page of Pentacles, is somebody that is getting ready to take a journey. Somebody that is young at heart, it could be even, but just making notes of what needs to be done, doing it practical. Or maybe you are trying to be practical about certain things and wanting to see if that will bring a whole new, expand your horizons, being able to see what else that brings in. So maybe that's a good choice, that you know, kind of planning things out in a practical way, so you can see what else you can alchemize from, or what else can come in from that. You're waiting for something to change, maybe. Maybe there was a lot of words that were said. Maybe you are wanting to stick to what you know. The Queen of Swords is somebody that's wise, that's already been through a lot. She's nobody's best friend, but she is there to teach you. Maybe you are trying to teach somebody a lesson, that, you know, you should act right, that you should act with good moral judgment, and that you are ready to cut off anything that does not serve you. And if it's not honesty, if they're not being honest with you, then you are ready to walk away from anything that does not serve you. Yeah, being very logical here. As far as your future, that's going to be coming in shortly, you feel like you are stagnant. You feel like you are like been blindfolded to certain situations. You feel like there's no getting out of certain things, but you need to maybe that's going to be leading you to see what seeds you have planted. It's going to make you reflect on and take inventory of the things that you have done, and to see if that makes to see if there will be growth in a certain situation, whether it's work, personal, partnership, family. You're gonna be kind of weighing things out to see, is this even worth taking a chance again? You're gonna be led to making some choices here, and it's talking about a head over heart decision. Maybe you need to think logically here and not so much with your heart. But there is, I mean, the seeds that you have planted, they've grown. You just need to see if they are growing the right way that you want them to. And it just talks about maybe kind of perfecting, tweaking, you know, certain little things, or and then making a choice that's going to be favorable. not thinking so much with your emotions, but maybe with logic. You're going to be having a lot of choices coming in, so beware of that. Just make sure that it's not that you're not seeing too much illusions from it, because the Seven of Cups can be a lot of illusions, a lot of smoky mirrors. So even though you're seeing all these things coming in and you don't know what to choose from because they all look good, you need to sit down and make sure that you make the right choice. Talking about choices, something that's going to be logic, something that's going to be fruitful for the future. I hope that is making sense. There is a lot of hope here, and you do have luck by your side. This is your card, the Star. That's you, Aquarius. You are here to shine, and you are here to not downplay yourself. You are here and you have hope, and you have you are the water barrier. So you are here to water all of these plants and give life to your dreams. So yeah, you have hope, and you have hope for things to come out great. Maybe there'll be somebody sees you as a star. Maybe you're going to be taking a whole new leap of faith, and this is maybe you're not going to be wanting to think so much, or not putting so much thought into certain things, and you're just going to want to go for it. And maybe that's what you should be doing, is maybe just taking a leap of faith and having a new adventure, and being crazy for a minute, taking action as far as what you need to do. So you will be taking action to certain situations that leads to choices and seeing if there's growth here, but that will lead you to get out of your head. As far as your physical, how you are feeling at the moment, you feel like things are just falling apart. You feel like left out in the cold. You feel like there's no money. Maybe there's financial issues, and you are seeing that there's no end to it, and that's how you are feeling at the moment. As far as the people around you, they're trying to get grounded. They're trying to take things to a better place, switching things around switching things around to take it to a better place, whether it's that you have to move or whatever it is. There's somebody that is defensive towards you, so maybe there's somebody that is standing their ground and not trying to see anybody else's point of view but theirs, and they're trying to see if your seeds are going to grow with theirs. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, and that's as far as the people around you. So maybe somebody around you is trying to see if they're going to be able to grow with you. If not, they're going to stay defensive, but still it's going to smooth out, it looks like, because you're going to be going about things in a logical way, and seeing things a lot more clear. As far as your unconscious, or what you feel inside and nobody is able to, what you feel inside and nobody's able to see it, is you feel very emotional. You feel like you're like you want to be nurturing, but then you also have this coldness to you that is very strategic and straight to the point, and wanting to take action, wanting to get things done like in a split second. And maybe you can't do that. Maybe what you need to do is go about things in an emotional way. Maybe being able to see somebody else's point of view. I hope that's making sense. And making a choice that's not so much a hard decision, but maybe something that makes sense to everybody. I hope that that's making sense. So maybe you are feeling emotional about certain choices that you are having to make. Or maybe you need to be a little bit more emotional and fill out what a kind of take in consideration what other people are feeling. As far as what you are expressing out to the world, what other people can see from you is that you are just holding back. Maybe you are just either all about work and not wanting to talk about anything else, just maybe work, or if it's home, you're just pretty much focused on what you need to do, what could be right. Maybe there is secrets that you're keeping in, or certain things that you're keeping in and you're not telling people about it. There is the moon here, so there is emotions here that you are keeping to yourself. See how it's hidden here, and people can see or sense that from you. They can sense kind of a coldness that comes from you. So, and that's what I keep getting, and I don't know why, but maybe you're just wanting to take a rest and view what other choices you have. But be careful, because maybe you could be talking about all these choices that you have, but people are still seeing you as very secretive. So, like you're hiding something. So maybe taking a rest and to not think about things, and maybe having a little bit more, being a little bit more emotional, understanding, so other people can see that how emotional you can be, maybe, and then figure out what choices you need to make on forward. I hope that makes sense. As far as what is blocking you, is maybe you feel like you're brokenhearted, or you've had a broken heart in the past, and you are not wanting to go through that again. Maybe finding a way to have a more practical approach as to going about it. Maybe you need to show somebody how much you care for them in a way that is more practical, maybe by cleaning the house, maybe by doing things for them, doing more, or making a plan that works for everybody, so you don't feel like you are broken heart, or that's what's blocking you, because that's what's blocking you is your broken heart. And maybe you could be being too practical about certain things, again, being cold, but you have faith that things are going to work out. You have the star here, so that talks about good luck as well, good friendships, good luck in general. Yeah, good omens. So maybe not doing things maybe too practical, like I said. Planning things out, yes. So forget what I said about, being too, showing your emotions in a different way, but maybe being a little bit more emotional. Maybe go out on a date if it's a person that you're dealing with. Maybe do something for you and that person if it's just the mundane, routine kind of day. Or throw a little bit of emotions into it and tell somebody you love them. That's not going to hurt. That's how you feel, right? Maybe somebody needs to hear that from you, a little bit more emotions. So yeah, and you have faith that things will work out. So, and there's good luck here, so things will work out. So maybe not being afraid to show emotions here will mend your heart as well too. It'll make you feel good. As far as what is in your favor, you have a lot of nostalgic memories. Maybe there's children involved here. Maybe there is a little girl or a little boy, I think. Maybe you need to do more things, maybe as a family. Maybe that's what's in your favor, or having all these memories that will make you want to expand something. want to expand a certain situation, and maybe you just need to take chances and kind of act like a child, act like a fool. You know, maybe you need to act like a child with around your children and act obnoxious or whatever, you know, to make you feel like a kid like again, you know. And maybe that can lead to new horizons and growth here. As far as the outcome, maybe you're going to be a little bit more communicative now, or you need to be a little bit more communicative as to how you are feeling, maybe. Being truthful to yourself and doing things right, doing them correctly. The Queen of Swords has a big heart, but she doesn't give it to just anybody. She gives it to, she's very selective because she's gone through a lot. So maybe for you it's hard to give your heart to anybody. But maybe you need to take more chances and act with your heart more. This is a person that acts out with their heart, but once you are in their heart, they give you everything. Yeah. And Aquarius, you are all about it too. So just, you know, act a little bit more emotion and communicate things that you are feeling with honesty and not having regret, and, you know, voicing out what you want to say when you are feeling them. And that's part of communicating too, and not holding things back, and taking action on that, and that will lead to a better fulfilling future. Because as far as your future, you have Ten of Pentacles here. You have a happy family that is here, so why not give them your all? You have, maybe you need to just stay still for a moment and see how things are gonna be for a minute. But know that you have the happy family that you want. With the Ten of Pentacles, there is going to be a new maybe a work offer that you're going to be, or maybe a new job coming in, new money coming in, and maybe there is a legacy to be done here with your family, or maybe something that you're planning. But you need to make a choice to be able to, and I'm feeling more like open your heart a little bit more. If you open your heart a little bit more, you'll see how happy you can be and how blessed you can be. So that is what I'm getting for you here. I hope that is resonated and it connected with you, because that's what I feel. Yeah, and I feel that it's right. So you tell me. Let me pull any other little messages that want to come out for you, Aquarius. Anything else for Aquarius? Maybe you know that you fucked up, or somebody knows that they fucked up. There is, maybe you need to use sexual protection because you don't want somebody to end up pregnant, or maybe there is already somebody expecting. But this can also talk about having more creative ideas to not lead to messing up anymore, because there was a situation that was about to explode, or it did blow up for you. Shit's about to pop up in flames. So if you are not careful, it can lead to certain things, you know, like another baby. There is a hater around you, so beware of that. Any other messages for Aquarius? Tantric sex, astral projection sex. So maybe yeah, astral projection sex, whatever that means. I don't know. That means more like a like out of this world sex. But be careful, because that can lead you to pregnancy. And maybe that's what you want, but who knows? Only you know. Maybe you just need to chill out for a minute. certain things are expired, disused, it's old news and discarded. So maybe some things are outdated and there's changes that need to be made here. Maybe old things are not going to be working out anymore. So you need to have that creative, again, new beginnings. Having the creativity to be able to come up with new things to do, either as a family or as work, to make it more exciting, or just doing things in a new way. It doesn't mean that you have to switch your whole life around or that things are not going to work out. Maybe things are outdated already. You need to, you know, move on to some new ideas here. And with, you have creativity here, so you may be getting creative with certain things, the way you do certain things, being more playful, being more generous, can take you there. So that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed and connected with the reading. Don't forget to share or like, subscribe, and comment if this connected with you, please. If I don't see you by Christmas, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Aquarius. God bless. Bye.